Smile. Yes, smile. Because what you are watching right now is not a market crash. It is not real selling. And it is definitely not a collapse in physical demand. What you are witnessing is one of the most desperate, clumsy, and obvious acts of price manipulation ever attempted in the silver market. This is not weakness. This is fear. Ladies and gentlemen, Asian guy here, John Ag from Currency Archive. And if you're staring at that red candle feeling panic, understand this. You are reacting exactly how the algorithms were designed to make you react. They want you to see 16,867 yuan and think, it's over. The rally failed. I need to sell. But I'm here to tell you the truth. The rally hasn't even begun. That red candle is not a sell signal. A suave sell signal. It is a confession. In the old days, on the exchange floor, we called this painting the tape. Today, in the digital era, it has a cleaner name spoofing. Here's how it works. The bullion banks, the same institutions we know are naked short millions of ounces, wait for maximum vulnerability. A holiday weekend. Thin liquidity. Industrial buyers asleep in Shenzhen. Western traders distracted, tired, or hungover. And then, into that vacuum, they unload thousands of paper contracts in milliseconds. Not real silver. Not bars leaving a vault. Not miners hedging production. These contracts represent nothing digital promises created out of thin air. Their only purpose is to flood the order book with fake supply and drive the price straight down. Why? Because they know exactly where your stop loss sits. They smash the price just far enough to trigger forced selling. Your system panics. Your position liquidates. And who's waiting on the other side? The banks. They buy what you were forced to sell. They cover their shorts using your fear. This is not a market. This is a wealth transfer from the impatient to the manipulative. And this only works because people forget the core truth of this entire thesis. The banks are short silver that does not exist. For every ounce of physical metal in COMEX vaults, there are 100 to 300 paper claims trading against it. This is fractional reserve banking applied to precious metals. So when price collapses like this, it is not because silver is suddenly abundant. It is because the banks are trying to reduce that leverage before the physical shortage becomes undeniable. Now look at the timing. It's Saturday, January 3rd, 2026. China's export ban went live 48 hours ago. Ask yourself, does it make any logical sense that silver crashes after the world's largest producer restricts supply? In a free market, price would have gapped violently higher. The fact that it went down proves something far more important. This is not a free market. The price you see is lying to you. The banks are staring at internal ledgers filled with withdrawal requests. They see vault loadout notices stacking up. They know the metal isn't there. Their only remaining weapon is to smash the paper price and discourage delivery. Make silver look boring. Make it look broken. Make you walk away. But here's the tell they can't hide. Look at the volume. That selling happened in minutes. Real commercial sellers distribute slowly over days, sometimes weeks to protect price. Only someone who profits from lower prices sells everything at once. And that tells you everything you need to know. The entities dumping silver today do not own silver. They owe it. And they are trying to devalue the debt they cannot repay. This is the smoking gun. And now comes the part that completely destroys their narrative. If silver is really crashing, ask yourself one question. Why can't you buy it at this price? Go to any dealer. Go to the major bullion sites. Try to buy a physical coin near the spot price implied by this smash. You can't. Premiums are still high. Inventory is still tight. Delivery delays haven't disappeared. That tells you the truth. This crash exists only in the paper market. In the real world, silver is not being dumped. It is being locked away. The weak hands are being flushed. The strong hands aren't moving. And something far bigger is happening under the surface. A floor is forming, not technical, geopolitical. While New York smashes paper, Venezuela is abandoning the dollar. Oil is now being settled in yuan, not USD. For 50 years, the petrodollar forced the world to hold dollars. That system is cracking. When energy no longer needs dollars, those dollars flood home. And when they flood home, purchasing power collapses. Historically, there's only one refuge from a dying currency: silver. That's why this smash is happening. The banks are suppressing the alarm while the house is on fire. The East produces commodities. The West consumes them. China and the BRICS bloc want higher prices, not lower ones. Every paper smash puts real metal on sale for the nations dismantling the dollar system. Now add the anaconda. China's January 1st export controls have effectively frozen silver exports. Western industry hasn't panicked yet only because December shipments are still arriving. That air is finite. When it's gone, there is no next breath. And here's the fatal flaw in the manipulation. By pushing the price lower, the banks don't relieve pressure. They intensify it. At $73, China hoards. Refiners stop exporting. Stockpiles grow. Meanwhile, industrial buyers panic quietly. Samsung doesn't trade charts. TSMC doesn't wait for confirmation. Silver isn't an investment for them. It's oxygen. No silver means no EVs, no solar, no AI chips. So while retail fear sells, industry buys everything available. Once silver enters an industrial system, it's gone for decades. That's the trap. The price screams abundance at the exact moment silver is becoming irreplaceable. So here's the strategy. Ignore the spot price. It's a ghost. Watch premiums. They're the truth. Never use leverage. That's how they kill you. And if you have dry powder, buy the blood. This is not the end of the squeeze. It's the coil tightening. The banks are trapped. Supply is choking. Industry is desperate. The repricing won't be slow. It will be vertical.